Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to Randy Man Cave. If you're new to my channel, here we talk about physical media, video games, home entertainment, stuff like that. If you're into that type of thing, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Thank you for my recent subscribers subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Love the support. Today's video, I just want to go over the top 4Ks I've seen in 2023. Happy New Year. First week of January is over. You know, you never know, this whole year might fly by quick, just like 2023 flew by, and in no time. It was just like, I can't believe it's year 2024. For that being said, a lot of 4Ks, that popped out in 2023. I admit I haven't seen every 4K that came out, but I am going to go over the top 4Ks I've seen of last year. And what I think, if you don't have them in your collection, I highly recommend them. You know, great all around picture, great all around sound that really brought the movie alive. That in your home theater, if you excuse me, in your home theater, if you set it up correctly, you get a great experience. So for that being said, go over my top 10 list as fast as I can. If y'all new to my channel, I like to go through you know, my subject quick. Try not to have my videos too long. You know, that's just like how I am. I just trying to get to the subject and get the ball rolling. And because it's the top 10, I like to go over my top 10 list as fast as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my number 10. Number 10, I have Evil Dead Rise 4K. I like this 4K. It was pretty good. I like the picture. If y'all haven't seen the movie deal with a lot of you know, being in the dark and stuff like that. So the Dolby Vision and you know, bring out the darks a lot better than what I was seeing in the movie theaters. It was a great movie theaters experience. So bringing it home, it did have that good sound. I can't remember. I think the sound was. Give me 1 second, if I could see. Okay, yeah. So the audio was definitely Dolby Atmos. I kind of figured that because when I was sitting here and watching it on my Dolby Atmos soundbar and subwoofer, it was really popping off, rumbling my TV. So it was a great movie, home movie experience. So if y'all haven't got it, go ahead and check it out. It's okay. It's an okay Evil Dead franchise. A lot of people, a franchise movie. A lot of people didn't really like it like that, but I thought it was okay. It's a couple of things they could have switched up in the movie. They could have made the story a little better, but it is what it is. It was pretty good. Number 9. I was about to say number 2. Number 9 is Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. It was a pretty good movie, and also the animation was great in this movie. Like I haven't went to the movies and see this, but I go ahead and picked it up on Black Friday. It was only for $10 at the time, so I was just like, what the hell? So I went and picked up part 1 as well because I haven't seen 1 in years. But I definitely really do think part 2 is a huge improvement. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend it. The animations in here was great. Like I said on this one, I don't know if it's that Dolby Atmos. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, I see Dolby Atmos. So the picture and sound quality was real great. I just remember watching it. It gave a great picture on my OLED TV. So I highly recommend the 4K Puss in Boots Last Wish 4K. So if y'all looking to get it, I recommend the 4K. All right, that was number 9. Number 8, it's a real old movie, but I enjoyed this I enjoyed today. Is 12 Angry Men. When I was looking to buy this movie on Blu-ray a while back, but when I heard they was coming out with a 4K, I waited till the 4K, and I'm glad I did. When I popped this movie in, the picture quality was great. It was incredible. Like, I saw a fly, you know, flying around in the movie that I had never seen in the you know, I never seen before when I first seen this movie. So the detail in this movie is great. I don't know if it's Dolby Atmos. I don't think it is. I don't believe it is, but the Dolby Vision on here and the 4K quality on here is great. It's a great disc. I highly recommend this movie. It's a great movie, great actors. I know they made a remake, but I prefer the original. So you would not be disappointed if you go ahead and grab this. And Yeah, they had the special features on the Blu-ray disc, but the 4K disc is great, so I highly recommend this. Definitely number 8. It had to be in my top 10. I really enjoyed this movie, even better with the better picture quality. So that was number 8. Number 7, I have Halloween H2O 4K. This one, the sound was great. It was incredible. I had the steelbook and steelbook version of Halloween H2O. It do have Dolby Atmos. It does have Dolby Vision. It has everything. I presented this steelbook on my top 10 steelbooks. I believe. I think it was a runner-up. I don't know. I'm not for sure. I can't remember, but I definitely love this steelbook. But I definitely really love the 4K edition, especially like the sound, like when they dropped the Halloween famous theme music. It just rumbled my my speakers, and I was like, wow, like the sound quality is great, the picture quality is great. You will not be disappointed. Is highly recommended 4K. So it'll be in my top 10. So I guess that's what 10, 9, 8, 7. So I went down to 7. So right now I'm at 6, and that is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. As you can see, I got the Steelbook edition, but the 4K was great. One thing that brings an action movie alive, and that is the sound. And the sound in this was perfect. The explosion, the ending of the train falling off the track. You could hear it clearly at Dolby Atmos. And like I'm saying, Dolby Atmos, I'm not trying to put it on like, a lot of people have that preference. Dolby Atmos, they have, the 5.1, they have the 7.1. They have different versions what they prefer of sound quality. I'm just saying the Dolby Atmos, what I have on my system, it sounds great. If you have a Dolby Atmos setup system, you would not be disappointed. It had my my rumbling, my subwoofer rumbling. It had the sound quality was just great. The picture quality was great. Highly recommend this one. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. All right. So that was my top. That was what 10 through 5. So got my 5 coming up. My top 5 in my collection. I feel it was the best 2023 4K that I've seen in my preference. I ain't saying the best of all, but I'm just saying in my preference for what I've seen this year. Some 4Ks I haven't came to yet, but I definitely love these 4Ks in my collection. So next one, number 5, I have Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. I'm sorry, Across the Spider-Verse. But as you can see, I got the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. The 4K disc is great. The color quality pop off a lot off the TVs. I recommend this one. The sound was great. It's also a great movie, so you won't be disappointed. I do highly recommend if you're going to see this movie, you're going to get the 4K. The animation is great. Just like I won't put it up a par with Puss in Boots, but The Last Wish, but the animation here would not be disappointing. Actually make this movie for what it was, for what it is. Just like the first one, the part 1, part 2, you won't be disappointed at the 4K. So I really enjoyed this 4K. All right. The next one is like I won't say it's like a double dip, but they both came out the same year, if not the same, around the same week or whatever. But you have Avatar Into the Water and Avatar Part 1. These both 4Ks I recommend. As you can see, I have both Steelbooks, but I both recommend these 4Ks. They're great. When they in the water on Part 2, it looked great on a 4K disc, and it looked great on the OLED TV. But and also Part 1, the colors be popping, the sound, they both great. So you will get both great experience with both 4K discs. I both highly recommend it. If you haven't seen these movies, both watch them on 4K. You just get a better experience. So I'll put both Avatar, both on there. Let's see, down to my last 3 I see over here. So number 3, I have John Wick, Chapter 4. When he in China, and you really see the great color quality, especially with the flowers blooming off the trees. It's really be popping off my screen. Like I said, it's a great action movie. The sound have to be up to par. The sound is great on here. Again, it had Dolby Atmos. They have Dolby Vision. It got everything you need on a 4K disc. It's great. I love the colors that be popping off on John Wick 4. Great chapter to the John Wick series. I don't know. I heard it greenlit the 5th one. I don't know if it's true or not. I know they're gonna go along with it. Chapter 4 was great. If this last one's a great ending to his John Wick story, but I highly recommend if you don't have it. I have this Best Buy exclusive. I haven't seen it out there in the market. I'm pretty sure they might, come out with reprints, especially the real popular ones. So, but I recommend Chapter 4, 4K. Number 2, I have a older movie. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. When I finally decided to get the 4K, I'm glad I did because it just looked great on OLED, and the picture quality, it was just really popping out. It really brought the movie alive, and that is Roadhouse. Came out early last year. There was a lot of 4K discs that came out before after this one, but I really did enjoy Roadhouse 4K. As you can see, I got the Vinegar Syndrome edition, and I'm glad I did. It's a great set. Looked great on my shelf, and I highly recommend this 4K. I don't believe you can get the nice box set and everything, but you still get the 4K. I saw it on HamiltonBooks.com, and I saw it on Amazon.com. So if y'all looking to get this 4K edition, I highly recommend it. Come on, number 2 on my list of my 2023 top 4K movies in my collection. All right, and last one. Come to my last disc. Now this one, it was kind of hard. It was almost Roadhouse being number 1, just because of the older movie, and the picture quality was just great. The color quality was just great. The sound, everything was just great about that disc. But it became between between that one and the one I choose to be number 1. Only reason I picked this one to be number 1 was, one, I did enjoy the movie. A lot of people, say, "Oh, it's overrated. It is what it is." But when I first seen the movie, it was on Hulu, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was okay. But when I put it on 4K, I put my 4K disc, I clearly see the difference between watching a movie on on your Fire Stick or at home than getting the physical media copy. It really, the colors, the sound was really what took me off guard, because I didn't even have my speakers up that loud and it still was rumbling. So the sound quality, the picture quality was great. I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the 4K disc transfer, and that is Prey. As you can see, got the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. But like I said, I picked this to be number 1. I really enjoyed the movie even more on the 4K disc. Like I said, physical media, a lot of people question why people still collect. If you love watching movies, you always want to watch it in the best quality, and I feel like this is the best quality of Prey that's out there in the 4K. I can't see nothing wrong with it, and I feel like watching it on my OLED TV with the surround sound, everything hooked up, it just brings the movie more alive, and you just enjoy it a lot more. Especially the last scene when she take out the Predator in the dark scene and they have the laser. It's just the colors just pop out the screen, and it's just crazy how much of a difference it is from home streaming to physical media. And this definitely ended up as my number 1. So for that being said, those are my top 10 4Ks I've seen last year. Again, I'm not saying it's the best 4Ks of all of 2023. People have their own personal list. I respect everybody's personal list. At the end of the day, you still can't go wrong. They ended up in your top 10 throughout a 12-month year. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a lot of discs out there. You have to be one hell of a dedicated collector to see every 4K movie in the world. And if you are, more power to you. For that being said, those are my top 10 4Ks in my collection. I have more videos coming up. Please tune in. Thank you for giving me your time. Trying to go through this video as fast as possible. Hope y'all stayed to the end. If you did, appreciate it. If not, come back. There's plenty more to talk about. For that being said, peace.